Hello and welcome to another math lesson. Today we're going to be taking a look at perimeter versus area. Now for the last week or so we have been taking a look at area, but now I'm going to introduce perimeter and we will see how they are slightly different from one another. So what is perimeter? So as we can see, the perimeter is the distance all the way around the outside of a shape. So imagine that this is your favorite Foursquare area, okay? So the perimeter would be along the outside of the area where maybe your friends would stand around waiting for their turn to play. The area of this Foursquare would be the inside where you actually play the game. So again, perimeter is along the outside and the area is looking at the inside. So let's take a look at finding the area of this rectangle. Now to the left, we have the steps. So the first thing that we're going to do to find the perimeter is to find the length of each side. So we have 4, 7, 4, and 7. So we just counted along the square units as we've been doing regularly to find the area, but this time we're taking a look at the perimeter. So for perimeter, we're going to need all 4 of those lengths. Then we're going to add the sides to find the perimeter. So we're going to say 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals our perimeter. And then we simply label the answer. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is equal to 22 units. Okay, we're looking at units as our unit of measurement here. So let's find the area for the same shape. The first thing that we want to do is write the formula. And then we're going to substitute our length, which is 7, and then our width, which is equal to 4, because we know that area is equal to length times width. So 28 is equal to 7 times 4. So we know that our area is equal to 28 square units. So for perimeter, it's just units. Area, it's square units. Okay, let's take a look at another example. We have another rectangle here. When we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we see that the length for the width is 5. The length is 6, and it's the same all the way around the rectangle, okay? 5, 5, 6, 6. For our perimeter, next we're going to add the sides. So we know that it's 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6. And 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. And 11 plus 11 will give us 22. Now I'm going to label my answer. So I know that 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6 will give us 22 units. To find the area, I'll write the formula. A equals length times width. So I know, this should be area is equal to 5 times 6, not 7 times 4 from the last problem. Here we go. So our area is equal, which is 30, is equal to 6 times 5. So our area is equal to 30 square units. And once again, let me see if I can turn this into a pen. There we go. So this should be 6 times 5. Okay, so our area, once again, 30 square units. All right, so let's move on. Our next rectangle, this is actually a square, but we're going to treat it the same way. So to find the perimeter of this square, we're going to first find the length of each side. And this problem, boys and girls, is actually found in your lesson. This is the first problem for the structured guided practice. So we're going to find the length of each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4, 4, 4, and 4, okay? Our perimeter, we're going to add the sides, and we'll find that 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 will give us 16. And when we label our answer, we find that our perimeter is 16 units, okay? To find the area, we write our formula. Area is equal to length times width. We substitute. This should be area is equal to 4 times 4. Okay, and we know that area, which is 4 times 4, is going to be equal to 16. So area is equal to 16 square units. And I'm going to make that correction here as well. All right, and we're going to continue. Now, as you go through these, the thing that I would just remember to pay attention to in writing our units at the end of our answer, perimeter does not have square there, okay? And our last problem, which will be your number 2 in the structured guided practice, we have another rectangle here. The width for this rectangle is 5. Our length, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is 10. And that's going to be the same right around the rectangle. Okay, now we're going to add the sides. So we know that 10 plus 5 is 15. 10 and 5. So 10 and 5 and another 10 and 5 will give us 30. And when we label our answer, we find that our answer for perimeter is 30 units, okay? So now let's find the area. And again, when we're talking about area, we're talking about the inside of the rectangle. We're going to start by labeling or writing our formula, which is area equals length times width. We know that area is equal to 10 times 5. We know that 10 times 5 is equal to 50. And when we label our answer, we know, or we find that area is equal to 50 square units, okay? So that concludes today's lesson. I'd like for you to go ahead and do the final check for understanding. There are 2 problems there where you will be looking for the perimeter and the area. As you know, you can always use this lesson to refer back to, and you can pause it or speed it up where need be. All right, so enjoy the rest of your math session, and I'll speak with you soon.